everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing wonderful. All right, I want to do a vlog this week. I'm really bad at vlogs, so I thought that I should probably just like practice at it instead of just avoiding it, because I really like the idea of doing like little snippets throughout my week, not only to like share with you guys, but as like almost like a diary where I can look back on, see all the things that I've done, because I'm not really one to like take videos of pictures in my life. So I don't really have like a lot of pictures to like look back and be like, oh yeah, I went to this concert or went to this cafe. Yeah, I don't take pictures. So hopefully by doing this, I can like capture some more moments in my life. Other than that, my other goal this week is to have like a self-care week. A few weeks ago, my work schedule changed, so I don't have to go into work as much. Therefore, I don't have to dress as much. And once you like stop dressing most days out of the week, it's like a domino effect. I'm sure this is somewhat relatable to everyone, so my other goal this week is to get dressed every single day, even though I'm not gonna leave the house, and potentially try to leave the house even if I don't have to, because I'm kind of a homebody. I could live in this space forever, but I can definitely tell that it affects my mental health if I do that. So I'm going to use this vlog as a way to keep me accountable through this week, and hopefully I feel better. But yeah, I really like my outfit today. I have a little ribbon in my hair. It's so cute. What am I doing today? I think I still need to plan out my week, so let's do that next. Okay, so here is the design that I did on my iPad. I almost always design my paintings on my iPad before I actually go ahead and paint them on paper, just because I feel like I can play around with colors more and figure out exactly what I want to do before doing anything with actual paint. And also, drawing on the iPad is so much more fun, and I feel like anatomy is easier for me digitally than traditionally, which is something I need to practice on. But for now, I just do it on my iPad and then trace it on my tracing paper, and now I'm going to put it into my sketchbook. Alright, I want to talk about this painting a little bit because it was a bit experimental. This was probably my original idea when the Peachtober prompt list was posted. The prompt list was posted a month prior, so we had some time to like think about our ideas or even like start painting beforehand. I pretty much just did like thumbnails of some ideas that I had, even went as far as sketching it out and playing with colors beforehand, so I knew exactly what I was painting. You should let me know if you joined an art challenge this month, what your approach was, and also how you're feeling, because I'm very interested since this is my first time ever doing any kind of art challenge, so I would like to know how you guys are doing as well. In this case, I just had an idea in the back of my head that I wanted to do, and I particularly like this idea because I wanted to play with the lighting of the candle. I wanted to like reflect in the trees and on her face and dress, which is something that I never really done before, and definitely not with gouache yet. In my head, I had the skills to do this, but once I started painting it, I realized I had no idea how to approach it at all. And I ended up having to pretty much paint the whole thing twice, which I don't think it was necessarily the lighting that was throwing it off, but also I actually ended up taking my own reference picture for this just because I had such a set pose in my mind for this. I used myself for the reference picture, and every time I do this, I always feel weird when the drawing looks like me because that's not really my intention. Then I spend a lot of time trying to like distort what it looks like so it no longer looks like me. And in pursuit of doing this, I think the drawing just got a little funky and like the anatomy got a little wonky, so I had to redraw that as well. And I didn't realize this until pretty much halfway through the painting. It makes me really sad because I absolutely love how the background turned out. I never have done trees like this or a background like this, and it was so fun. It makes me want to play around with more like foresty backgrounds, and so we'll see about that. Because I already showed you half of the whole painting process, I decided to not refilm that part of the process because I did essentially the same thing. I do think the original background was even better anyway, so I think it's because I really like the background. So when I was doing it again, I was kind of like comparing it a lot to the original. You probably shouldn't compare things. That was my own fault. So what I did differently, I never really have done a light source in a painting before, so I didn't know really how to approach it. So I decided to just make like a thick layer of gouache right around the lantern to represent the light, and kind of like play around with the hues with what was in the background. So if there was like leaves in the background, I tried to like add some more green tones to it. I don't know if it turned out amazing. I probably still need to like do some practice on this and figure out exactly how I want to do this going forward, but I think it turned out pretty good. I really love the light reflections on the leaves, and the lighting on her is actually really nice. I'm very proud of the lighting on her skin and the dress. I don't know, it just feels nice to look at. I don't know. Unfortunately, I got really sick this week, and so did my cat. We're both feeling better, but because of that, I didn't do as many paintings as I would like. I did do 2, which I'm glad that I got around to doing both of those paintings. Yeah, I wish that I would have done more, but it's okay. I still have no regrets or anything. It's important to take care of your health first. This is probably the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support recently. Thank you so much for coming here and enjoying my content, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye!